what is one thing that you do for the photographic process in behind the camera, that has saved you time?
Behind the camera.
Yeah, it could be lighting. It could be.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm turning on my do not disturb because apparently I didn't do that and I don't want to just ding the whole time. 100% lighting. Where other people dodge and burn a lot, you will almost never see me dodging and burning because nearly every image of mine, the lighting is super, super, super thought out. Lighting is also the first thing I chase versus backgrounds. I figure I can just cover ugly things up. Am I allowed to curse, by the way? I won't. I was going to say ugly something else. And then I was like, wait, I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I figure I can like cover clutter in background some other way, but light is light and I need that to be perfect. And so, yeah, lighting for sure is like always the first thing I think about. I actually had a panic moment at a wedding recently. So ceremony was inside. I had this one wall of gorgeous floor to ceiling windows. I had them open all the curtains and it was beautiful and the sun was out and the ceremony started and the photos are so good and so pretty. And then like, and just for the record, because I don't like mixed lighting, I had the venue turn off like the ugly pot lights because I didn't want pot lights plus side window, right? I just wanted the natural light. And it was so bright and beautiful that like, why not? So the venue had turned off all the pot lights and all the chandeliers, and because the chandeliers weren't actually like nice anyway, they're like LED chandeliers. They were like purple, So, right. So they had turned everything off. And like 20 minutes into the ceremony, because it's a Hindu ceremony, it's very long. Suddenly there was a monsoon outside with black clouds, a lot of rain. And in the ceremony room, I'm suddenly like ISO 24,000. And we had to change up our lighting like this. So we always have like a backup plan for our backup plan. And so we did that and everything's good and the photos are delivered and everybody's happy. But definitely lighting is like the first thing I think about. In my early years, I used to be like, oh, I'll fix it later. And now I will fix it never.
Yeah. It's a good advice in itself to work with your venue to turn off lighting. That in itself, like most people wouldn't have the balls, so to speak, to do that to a venue. But I know you do.
Yeah, my second shooters and my assistants think I'm crazy at first, and then they take back those lessons and they run with them. I always talk to the venue about lighting. I'm always like, I have a really good relationship with one of the guys at this venue. It's typically a difficult place to work. But as long as my guy is there, it's easier. But even if he's not there, I know what to ask, right? I know what to say. And the venues always ask for my photos afterwards. So once I have one experience there, they know to trust me. And if I say the pot light's got to go, then the pot light's got to go. So, it's good. I get super involved in anything that's going to affect lighting and photos. So one time we're shooting a ceremony and there were 3 chandeliers inside of the setup, and all 3 chandeliers had LED bulbs, the kind that blink. And so in one photo they'd be on, and in one photo they'd be off, and in one photo they'd be half on. And it drove me bonkers. And so that evening I sent my assistant to Home Depot to buy new bulbs. And I replaced all the decorators' bulbs. And I was like, you can keep them. You're welcome. Stop it. And anyway, that decorator doesn't do that anymore. They don't use LED. Well, at least when I'm working a wedding, they don't use LED bulbs anymore.